What's up, people? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day. Okay, let me get into this freaky ass episode. Um, Stavros. As we all pretty much guessed, most of us, it was Stavros. Some people are saying that what if it's Jason? I doubt that. I knew that was not no Jason because why the hell would Jason walk into that room? Why would they put Jason into a storyline with Dante and Lulu? That didn't make no sense to me. And Billy Miller just started filming, I believe, this week. He films this week, so I don't think we're gonna see Jason probably until next week, maybe week after. Um. So anyway, Stavros is a sick bastard. I like Stavros, but goddamn it, where's Helena? That's who I want to see. That's the Cassadine I want to see. Helena. I could give a damn about Stavros. And where is Stefan? Where the hell is he at? Because I haven't seen Stefan Cassadine since he died, allegedly, in 2003. Where the hell is he at? That was my boy. Stefan, the Cassadines I like the most are Stefan and Helena. Nicholas, he alright. You know, I got good days and bad days with Nicholas. The only reason I know some people saying, what about Sam and Alexis and them? When I think of Cassadine, I always sometimes forget about them because they don't really associate themselves with the Cassadines. You know what I mean? Even though they are a part of that family, but you know, they're just not really around except for Nicholas. You know, that's the only Cassadine they really associate with. But sometimes, you know, I just kind of slips my mind that they're Cassadines, but they are, I love them, but when I think of Cassadine, I think of the last name Cassadine, which they don't use. You know what I mean? It's a complicated thing, but I think most of you should know what I'm trying to say. No disrespect to them, because they are, Cassadines, but Anyway, Stavros lunatic. He dropped a bombshell today. Apparently when a year ago, when he had Lulu on Cassadine Island, he took one of her eggs and an embryo, whatever you want to call it, and he fertilized it. For those who don't know what that means, he fertilized it with his semen and he froze it. And his plans are to impregnate her, and so that way he can produce a Cassadine heir, which I already thought Nicholas was the prince. But I guess, he's forgotten all about Nicholas now, and now he wants a new prince, one that he can mold. Because remember, he tried to turn Nicholas into the proper Cassadine heir. He tried. But Stefan always, was the good part of Nicholas. Stefan mentored Nicholas, and, he taught Nicholas to be good, not evil. So, that's why Helena tried to get, turn Spencer into the proper Cassadine heir, but of course Nicholas was not having that. So now they feel this is their only chance to have a proper Cassadine heir. But I don't think this should happen because I think it's just nasty. Number one, Stavros is a 50-something-year-old dude. Number two, Lulu is the sister of his son. So if they have a baby together, this baby will also be Nicholas's brother or sister. Ilk. That's some, and I agree with Dante. Like that, that's inbreeding. His little, how Dante went on his rant saying that, Stavros came from an inbred family. This is so nasty. It's so incestuous, it's like incest, like it's disgusting. But if it does happen, Lulu could always get an abortion. I mean, she ain't, she's familiar with that. Yeah, that was some shade. For those who know that Lulu did get pregnant by Dylan Quartermain and she had an abortion. Um, it was Dylan, right? Yeah, I think it was Dylan. Um, so anyway, Stavros is a sick bastard. So anyway, Victor, he was in his office or whatever. Levi comes storming up in there talking about how he want revenge or whatever, and he wants to get revenge on Dante. Oh, Levi, shut your crooked ass up. I'm about sick of him running his mouth like he running the show. Bitch, please, you better remember who your boss is. And your boss is Victor Cassadine. Don't get yourself shot up again, because he will neutralize you. So, Victor or whatever, he's starting to question his loyalty to Lisa because she lied to him for years about Nathan being his son. Like, she never told him, and he found out over 20 years later because Nathan has to be 28. I believe Nathan is 28 years old. So for 28 years, Victor hasn't known that he had a son. Because I believe Nathan was born 1986, if I'm correct. Nathan, I think, was born in 86, so he would be about 28. Wow. If I was Victor, I'd be pissed. So anyway, Lisa, she was in Anna's office telling her that she knows about the whereabouts, and Anna was questioning her as to how she know, and she revealed that, Victor Cassadine is the head of the WSB because nobody knew who the head of the WSB was until now. So Anna now knows that he's the boss. So she kept demanding that Lisa tell them where, Victor is, holding him hostage. And this bitch refused to tell Anna where they are, including her son. She refused to tell them the location of Dante, Lulu, Maxie, and her own child under the condition that Anna tells her what happened to Faison. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be shitting me. So basically everything Anna said about her yesterday was true. She don't give a damn about nobody, including her own son. All she cared about is Faison, a person who could give a damn about her. Faison never cared about Aubrey, and he never will care about her if he's alive. Even in death, he won't care about her. Here you got a guy like Victor Cassadine, powerful, head of the WSB, gave you everything you wanted. He got all the charges against you dropped. He put you in a position of power at the hospital. And he loves you unconditionally for some weird reason. And all you can think about is Faison, a person who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. Seriously? Faison, when he was with Obrecht, he fantasized about Anna while he was with you. Like, and this is the person that you have a blind loyalty towards. The bitch is crazy. So Britt was pleading with her, and she finally told him. The bitch crazy. So she finally told them where they were. So Anna and them, I guess, are heading over there. Maxie and Nathan, I love their scenes together. You could tell Nathan really does love Maxie because even when she's physically not looking her best, like no makeup, messy hair, he still finds her attractive. That's love. Like, it really is. Like, seriously. Maxie, when she had no makeup on, her hair was a little frizzy, a little messy, Nathan still thought she was a beautiful woman. That's love. Like, that's unconditional love. Like, when a person loves you that much and unconditionally, they don't give a damn if you got buck teeth and whatever. They love you for you, how you look, just you. You know what I mean? That's love. Even though Maxie ain't really a ugly chick, because she is beautiful, with makeup, without makeup, she's natural beauty. And that's what, Nathan loves about her. But he loves her personality more. And Nathan admitted that it was love at first sight for him when he first met Maxie. Remember New Year's Eve, 2013, when he first came to Port Charles to sublet her apartment? As soon as she opened the door, he said that's when he knew she was the one for him, the be all end all. That's when he knew, and I was like, damn. Now this is how you supposed to write a romance. This is how you're supposed to write a love story like this. Let it blossom. Because Nathan, even though he loved Maxie from the moment he met her, they didn't hook up. She left for a couple months. And when she came back, he was still into her. He didn't lose interest because she was gone so long. He was actually very happy to see her. Like he was a kid in a candy store. This is how you write a love story. Let it build. You know what I mean? Let it blossom naturally and let all the pieces fall into place. And that's what happened with the two of them. And I like it. This is how you write a love story, because recently all we see in these couples are instant romances. I hate instant romances because there's no substance to it. There's no journey to it. There's no story behind it of how they got together. Maxie and Nathan, if they ever have kids, this is something they could tell their children one day, of how they got together, the journey that they took to find each other, to finally admit their love for each other. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. This is just my opinion. Some of you may not agree with what I just said, but you know what? This is my opinion. This is what I see. You know what I mean? Because it has been a journey for them. They've conquered, they had many roadblocks. Her leaving for a couple of months and coming back with that snake Levi, and they conquered that, and look at them now. They're going through another journey, being held hostage. This is just another roadblock. This is what super couples are made of. This is what makes super couples, the journey that you go to be, to be together. That's how it is for these couples, Luke and Laura, Sonny and Carly. You beat all the odds, beat all the roadblocks, and you be together. This is what you do. So anyway, Patrick, him and Sam are talking with Emma and Spencer, and Spencer told them everything about Luke. About how he threatened them, how he's trying to take down Sonny. And even Sam, Patrick didn't want to believe it, but Sam is starting to believe it because she noticed how Luke's behavior has been different lately. And, now she's starting to question, what if, Spencer's telling the truth? So I love this episode. I think Patrick should tell Sam that Jason, about Crichton Clark clinic and what happened with Robin. He should tell her, so that way, there's no, she's going to be upset, but I think it's better coming from him now instead of the truth coming out later, because it's just going to fuck everything up. But I want her back with Jason anyway, but her and Patrick, though, I don't want this to ruin their friendship in the long run, when Jason comes back and then her and Patrick are still at odds, because they have a nice friendship. And I want them to reserve that friendship. Even if they don't get into a full-blown relationship, at least you got your friendship that you can always fall back on. You know what I mean? And they should keep that, because it's a beautiful friendship. They've helped each other through a lot of hard times these last 2 years. So I think, to lose that friendship over this, I think would be devastating. Anyway, I think that's everything. I hope I see. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I might. So I'll see you all later. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Thursday. Have a great day.